Hi, friends. As we head into the weekend to celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I found myself reading a book entitled A Testament of Hope. It's actually a book of writings and speeches given by Dr. King. On April 4th, for example, 1967, he preached a sermon entitled A Time to Break Silence at Riverside Church in New York City, where he expressed opposition to the Vietnam War for the first time. He opened his talk by acknowledging that his heart was on one accord with the church's executive committee, who had put out a statement saying, "A time comes when silence is betrayal." He followed up his sentiment by saying, "That time has come for us in relation to Vietnam." I've been thinking a lot about the power of silence, which King referenced and preached. The power of silence in the face of known family abuse, systemic assaults, wars, social violence, etc. I also have thought about the power of silence when we hold back from sharing goodness or information that is useful to others. I like to sit in silence sometimes to just listen to God's small, still voice, or take in the sounds of nature in silence, to hear the chorus of creation acting in sync, or hold silence when listening to the suffering of others. So silence has its place. Yet, a major part of Dr. King's prophetic legacy is that he taught us that it is never okay to stay silent about the things that matter, even if they are not directly impacting us. King taught us that what affects one directly affects us all indirectly, and the world needs our voice. I'm sitting with these words as the holiday commemorating his life approaches. It is in speaking that we find a new way beyond the darkness and remind our inner being that we are called to be the light. We currently have additional people who need rides to church for Mass and special events. Our van is often full, bringing people to Mass. So, until we can afford a second van, we need your help. If you're willing to provide transportation, you can kindly contact our van coordinator, Julie Burkle, at jul.burkle@gmail.com. All of that is in the bulletin. And you can let us know which service you currently attend and what area you're coming from. And we can hopefully match some people up and enjoy having new faces at our services. A reminder that our family liturgy will be held the weekend of January 25th and 26th at all of our Masses. Siobhan Potter, our religious ed director, will be our guest homilist, followed by a pasta dinner after the Saturday 5 o'clock Mass. So I hope that you'll join us. The Mental Health Center is starting a grief group on Saturday, January 25th from 1 o'clock to 2:30. To register, you can call the office at 325-1186. Our next Parish Community Forum is scheduled for Monday, January 27th at 7 p.m. in the Nielsen Room. The meeting is hybrid with a Zoom link as well as in person. So this is a chance to hear the pastor's update and ministry reports. So I hope you'll join us for that. The parish will be electing 4 members of the Visioning Board this year, and we seek candidate nominations in 3 specific categories. 1 opening in the age group of 18 to 34-year-olds, 2 in the age group of 35 to 49-year-olds, and 1 opening in the 50-plus age group. So if you know someone, including yourself, who would make a good representative on the board, please fill out a nomination form and return it to the parish office. A QR code will be posted at the exits at Mass that you can scan with your phone. It leads to a form that you can fill out and submit. We hope that you will take the time to nominate one or more potential candidates for our visioning board. SPARC, Spiritus Christi's Anti-Racism Coalition, is planning several events for Black History Month in their ongoing fundraiser for the Franklin D. Florence Civil Rights Park. So check out the website next week for information on the film festival that they have planned, the Love and Justice concert, and a keynote speaker in February, and we hope to see you there. Lauren Arzetta, our hospitality minister, has launched the Why I Love Spiritus campaign for our Instagram page. You may have seen some of those testimonials already, but if you'd like to share your story, please email her at larzetta@spirituschristi.org. This week, we send our condolences out to Rosemary Varga and her family on the death of her husband, George, and Betty Potter on the death of her brother, Joseph, and Sandy Gleeland on the death of her father, Norbert Van Weer. We send our hearts to you, our love to you, and our prayers to you this week during this very difficult time. Well, friends, may the peace of God guide your hearts this week, and I will see you next week for our weekly Pastor's Update. Take care.